How are you doing, everybody? I'm just going to get right into it. Depression. Don't come and tell me that training, gym gets rid of depression, because it doesn't. It's bull. I train with depression most days. I'm positive, I'm happy, but I have a demon inside the back of my mind that will never go away. I carry memories that I've never spoken about, but I won't either. When I'm ready, I will, in years to come. So don't tell me that going to the gym gets rid of depression, because it doesn't. You can get depressed training. Sometimes you can get depressed training too much. Sometimes it can get on top of you. You feel under pressure, especially for fighters, people who've got fights coming up, and professional boxers and bare knuckle fighters. They train that hard and they put the body through so much pain that they become depressed. But depression doesn't go away. It sits in the back of your mind. Just sits the back there. Just sits right there. And now and again, it comes from behind and grabs you and brings you to your knees. That's what it does. I go to the gym and I train to keep that demon at bay. But sometimes I am still depressed when I train. People might not get that. Some people will. But going to the gym and working out doesn't get rid of mental health. Mental health with us for the rest of our life, especially when you've been through trauma and you've been through a lot of things and you've seen a lot of things in life, and it's there. It'll never go away. That's why we take medication, to keep it at bay. That's why we take medication, to keep our mind stable, because if we don't, we lose control. So anybody that tells me that training gets rid of depression and mental health, talk bull. It's there at the back of your mind, always. Always at the back of your mind. But us as an individual have the power to get through that. Some of us don't. Some of us have a weak mind. Some of us let it get the better of us, and this is when a lot of people commit suicide and things like that. For me, when you go through a hard time with depression, even when you're depressed when you're training. I've seen me go to the gym, top of the world, like feeling happy, but I'm depressed. And so a lot of people don't understand that. They think, oh, he's got a big smile on his face. You know, that sometimes is a facade. That's me putting on a facade to show the world that I'm good. I'm not showing my weakness here, but then sometimes I'm contradicting myself, because being vulnerable is a good way to be, to show people that it's okay not to be okay. But sometimes when I am in a good place and I do still feel depressed, I don't want people seeing me depressed, because I'm trying to forget about that demon and I'm trying to focus on my day ahead. Because if you keep thinking about that demon, that's what brings your day down. Now, I've just been out for a long run, a long walk out to sea, and it was great. I feel great, I feel good. But the demon's not gone. It's there forever, man. It's how we handle and control it. Sometimes it's good, but sometimes it is good to take time out. It's like sometimes when I go out with my family, spend a few days there. It's good to take time out from the gym, just to recuperate. It's not just for recovery and recuperate and build muscles or recovering from your training. Sometimes it's just good to take time out from training, because it can get on top of you, and sometimes you feel under pressure, especially as a fighter. You feel under pressure to get into so good a shape and to perform at your highest level. That it's a pressure. It's a massive pressure. But I'm 38 years of age now, and people are going to see something that they've never seen from me before. They're going to see a version of me that's never been shown. Of course, I was always too soft. I was always too nice. I was a gentleman. When I used to fight, I always used to put my hand up, help my opponent up, and because I have a heart. You know, I wouldn't want to see anybody get killed or hurt, or that was my nature. But there's a switch inside that's flicked in me, that for me to be the best version of me, I have to change my way. And that is total destruction of whoever's in my way. Like I say, I'm carrying a demon in my mind, and I'm taking that demon with me. And people will understand, people will know that they've got bad problems mentally, especially fighting men, that, you know, sometimes we carry depression all the time. It's there. What's the difference between sitting in your house being depressed and going to the gym being depressed? Not much of a difference. The only difference is you go in training to get a feel-good factor, but once that feel-good factor's subsided and gone away, you're back to being depressed again. That's what I mean. Like, the gym doesn't get rid of depression. Nothing will. But it's how we control that depression and how we handle it in a way of being able to control it for us to continue and succeed and move forward with it. And I've stopped fighting against it. I don't fight against depression anymore. I accept it in my life. It's been accepted in my life. I've accepted it. It's never going to go away. If you fight against it, it's just you're fighting a losing battle. So this is a serious message to people about depression, and people that are going through it that don't really understand it. But the harsh reality is it'll never go away. We just have to be able to learn to control it. Take a little bit of time out and then get back on it. But we're there. It's with us, man. But sometimes we can take our greatest pain and turn it into our biggest achievement. And that is the goal. That is the whole message of this video. That whatever demons and pain you're suffering inside, use that to become the best version of you. God bless.